I heard you got a bonus. Give me 50,000 first. Urgently.
Why do you need money again? Didn't I give you some last month?
She won. Do you think family is important?
Of course it is.
Then if family is in trouble, shouldn't we help them out? Exactly. Mom called, jumping short on cash. Give him 50,000 to tide him over.
Didn't we send him 30,000 last month? He never works, just loafs. We can't keep enabling him. We have the mortgage to pay monthly. Money's tight right now.
So what I said went in one ear and out the other? He's my own brother. Family, why keep score? Your job is steady, and you never waste money. It's only 50,000. Do you really have to be so stingy?
I'm not being cheap. I don't want to let him freeload. And that money is for emergencies.
Ji-won-soo. Know your place. You have no background, no connection. Marrying me for a stable life is already more than you deserve.
I had family background and married you with nothing, spending 3 years for true love. But I gave my heart to the wrong person. All I got was betrayal and deceit. Mom, you're still up.
Ji-won, how have you been lately? Enough money? Want mom and dad to send some? Mom thinks you're having a hard time. Your brother's coming tomorrow. Tell him about any concerns.
No, Mom. I'm doing great. Don't worry about me.
You've really been through a lot. Once Jashu is stable in a couple of days, the family will give you money. Use it if needed.
Okay. I understand, Mom. I'm a little busy right now. I've got to go.
Don't suffer in silence if anyone gives. Just call. Eldest brother and I will be there anytime.
Second brother, I miss you. Can you come tomorrow morning?
No problem. Juwan, now that you're married, we won't see each other as much.
Mom, Ji-won-soo is inconsiderate. Jemming asked to borrow 50,000, but she made excuses. She doesn't care about this family. She's so narrow-minded. Tomorrow is critical for promotion review. She's picking a fight with me. She's holding me back.
I could tell early. She's cold-hearted and short-sighted. She only has a stable job. She can't help your connections. She's holding back your future. Go over there tomorrow. Teach her how to be a Shin daughter-in-law.
Once I get promoted and find my footing, I'll divorce her. No connections, no background. All she can do is live a quiet life. She can't help me one bit.
Ji-won-soo. You're getting bolder and bolder, aren't you? Family members are supposed to help each other. Jemming is Jashu's only brother. Why not give him 50,000 to help?
We transferred 30,000 to Jemming last month. He never works. He loafs around. We have a mortgage to pay every month. Money.
Don't give me that nonsense. My brother's getting promoted in a race. Won't be short on. Mom and I talked it over. Take out your savings and buy me a house and car outright. I need them to date and marry. Handle this.
Emergency savings built through frugal living and sleepless nights were the only security I had left. But to the Shin family, they were assets to divide up, to support their spoiled child. My money is mine to decide. I won't indulge greed, or keep supporting you forever.
Have you no respect for me as your mother? Isn't it right for a daughter-in-law to support her mother? Every family does it.
Sister-in-law, I'm just saying. These eggs we're eating, I bet they're the ones I brought. How can you just ignore all I've done for you?
Let's talk when Jashu gets back. Jashu.
Ji-won-soo. This is the last time I'll let you get away with. Don't push your luck. Promotion announcement comes out tomorrow. Be good and give Jemming the money to buy a house. We'll treat you right. It's better for everyone.
It's work socializing. Don't make a scene. I'm making a scene? Do you dare let me see your phone?
Ji-won-soo. Jashu is somebody now. Shin family should upgrade image too. Ji-won-soo. I'm telling you one last time. Hand over all your savings. Pay cash for Jemming Shin's house, car, and wedding.
You should do it. My brother's made it big. You're enjoying the perks, so it's right you support the family.
Give us the money, and we'll let bygones be bygones. Otherwise, we'll get divorced. It's your call.
So, you were sure I had no money or backing. Easy to manipulate. You shamelessly forced me to give you everything I have. Is that so?
With your pathetic salary, how much could you save? Stop talking big and embarrassing. Pay up, or don't blame me for cutting ties.
Ji-won. Listen to your mother. What's most important in marriage? Love. Helping us is helping yourself.
Come on, Ji-won-soo. Stop bluffing.
Take a good look at me. Do I look after your family's status? I, Ji-won-soo, have worked to support you all these years. And this is how you treat me? They put her down every day, calling her ordinary and worthless, convinced the wife who married into the family was just some low-class nobody. But she actually controls assets worth 10. She collects rent from commercial property, a rich heiress from a top-tier family.
Fake is fake. How is that possible? I don't believe it.
But look, has a signature and official seal. It doesn't look fake.
I've never heard of anyone worth millions willing to marry with nothing and struggle for 3 years.
Ji-won, where did you get so much money? Why didn't you tell me before?
I planned to tell you once your career was stable. But now, forget it.
My dear daughter-in-law, I was blind and foolish. I couldn't see your true worth. Turns out our Ji-won is so talented and humble. Our Shin family must have earned this blessing in a past life. It was all a misunderstanding before. Look at Ji-won's bracelet. I gave it, didn't I? Haven't I treated you well?
Don't I know? You bought this bracelet from street stall for 20 bucks. You told everyone you spent 5 grand on a jade bracelet for your daughter-in-law. Don't you think that's ridiculous?
Ji-won, I'm your elder.
Sister-in-law, I'm sorry. I was immature and thoughtless. Be generous. Don't hold it against me. I'll work hard. I won't sponge off family again.
Ji-won, say something. These assets are all real. You never told me this. I really know I was wrong. I was narrow-minded, ungrateful, and didn't know how to cherish you. Those chat records were all a misunderstanding. Forgive me for 3 years. I'll treat you right for life. I'll never let you suffer again, the only one in my heart.
No need to apologize, and no need to explain. Divorce.
Once I get promoted and find my footing, I'll divorce her. She's useless to me anyway. Ji-won, don't take it seriously. I was just talking nonsense. I didn't mean it.
Sign it. 3 years of marriage. Let's part on good terms. There's no need to tear each other apart. Let's leave each other with dignity. Just say what you want to say.
Ji-won, give me one more chance. I can't let you go.
I'm sorry, sir. We were never close.
Ji-won-soo, you're being way too cold-hearted. We were married for 3 years. Does that mean nothing to you?
Sister-in-law, now that you're rich and back on your feet, you're kicking me to the curb. All your assets.
Were revealed after we got married. They're marital property, and I'm legally entitled to half.
Demolition filings and property title documents. Completed before the marriage. There's proof for all of it. It's all legal, notarized, signed, and stamped. This is my property. Nothing to do with the Shin family.
Since you married into the Shin family, everything you own belongs to the Shin family now.
It's useless. The digital copy was already uploaded and filed with the law firm. Tearing up the paper copy changes. No matter how much you make a scene, you can't change the outcome.
Since you have no mercy at all, I will never walk away with nothing.
You won't get your way. Sister-in-law, we were just upset and said things we didn't mean. We meant no harm.
One last chance to sign. Think it over.
How did we end up with such a cold-hearted daughter-in-law?
Ji-won, I know I was wrong. Admit shallow before. I was foolish. Greed clouded my judgment. I said things and did things to hurt you. From now on, I'll hand over my paychecks. You handle the money at home. From now on, I'll stand by you. I'll never let you suffer again.
You can stop pretending. My bags are packed. I'm just waiting for you to sign. I'll leave right away. We'll be even. 3 years of marriage and support.
Do you really not have a shred of conscience?
For the past 3, my salary and bonuses supported the Shin family, keeping you afloat. I've never failed this marriage. Your family is greedy and never satisfied. You kept pushing me, taking until you drained my hard work and patience. This is where we end. You brought this on.
Ji-won, just wait for me a little longer. I'm getting promoted and a raise. Hundreds of thousands annually won't be a problem. Our life will only get better from here on out. Once I get promoted, we'll move into a bigger house. We'll settle down, live a good life. Don't talk about divorce anymore. I swear I'll treat you right.
The promotion announcement you've been waiting for has officially been cancelled. Your chance at a promotion is gone.
No way. My defense passed without a hitch. I passed every assessment. What right to revoke promotion eligibility?
You had an inappropriate relationship with a coworker here. Your workplace conduct was improper. HR has already verified all the facts. Your promotion eligibility is suspended. Your conduct at work will be thoroughly investigated as well.
My promotion.
Jeshu, is this true? Tell me now. Your job can't go wrong. It's our family's only hope.
Brother. The promotion is totally out of the question. How are we supposed to live from now on? My house. My car, it's all gone.
It's you. You did this on purpose. You deliberately ruined my future.
You were out to get me.
You brought this on yourself. You have no one to blame, but it has nothing to do with me. I only submitted the evidence that you schemed into marriage, were selfish and deceitful during the marriage, and acted unethically at work.
What a good daughter-in-law. Mom, please, please, have mercy. Withdraw the report.
Once workplace misconduct confirmed and on record, it stays on file forever. No one can make an exception.
I'll get on my knees and apologize. Please let Jeshu shun off this once. Give him a chance to make things right. Don't ruin him for good.
Apologizing won't do any good. If you did something wrong, you have to face the consequences.
Ji-won-soo, do you really have to be this ruthless? Leave me no way out?
Sign it.
I won't sign. You want an easy divorce and a clean escape. Well, I won't give you what you want. I'll drag this out and keep you tied. I'm begging you.
Sister-in-law, you've got money and power now. Millions. This little bit of money means nothing to you. No need to nickel and dime ordinary people. Give me $2 million to buy a house. And we'll sign the divorce papers right away and never bother you again.
That's extortion in public. And it's a huge amount. I can report this to police now. Hold you legally responsible.
We're family. How is this extortion?
Second brother, all the evidence is ready.
I'm coming up now.
You called people over to back you up. Ji-won-soo, you've really gone too far.
Pay up today, or you're not going anywhere.
Illegal restraint of another's freedom. That is against the law. If you insist on stopping, you'll only make things worse for yourself. Intentional destruction of private property. The evidence is
They're marital household items. If smashed, I can't be held liable. Go ahead and sue me. I'm not afraid.
The personal property damaged here is worth $7,000 or $8,000. It all belonged to Ji-won-soo before the marriage. The damage has reached the filing threshold for intentional property destruction. You can be held legally responsible.
This is a private matter between husband and wife. It's none of your business.
All assets under Ji-won-soo's name are her separate premarital property, fully notarized and legally valid. You people have no right to occupy, damage, or demand a single cent. Any occupation or damage is illegal. You plotted divorce during the marriage. You wanted to climb into a higher circle and schemed against your wife. That makes you clearly at fault in this marriage. You can't escape divorce damages.
We were just confused for a moment. We never meant to cause trouble. Please, show us some mercy.
The evidence is complete and more than enough to prove the facts.
You willingly signed the divorce papers and completed it. Let's settle this through negotiation.
If you keep harassing us, we'll gather all the evidence and formally file a case in court.
She hid assets for 3 years and deceived you in marriage. She's at fault. There isn't a single law in this country that requires premarital assets disclosed to a spouse. Hiding assets is not illegal. She did nothing wrong, but you committed
Every calculated, malicious act.
Even if we were wrong, you didn't have to drive us into a corner.
You repeatedly extorted money from Ji-won-soo. The amount exceeds 200,000. You're suspected of extortion. The amount is huge. We can hold you criminally liable and leave a permanent record.
Jeshu, stop pretending. Sign it now. Don't let this leave a criminal record. It'll affect the rest of your life. Sign it and calm them down. Get through this first, then we'll figure out how to get money from her.
You want me to sign the divorce papers? I want 300,000, not a cent less.
Negotiations are over. No need to waste any more words.
Today, we are starting the legal divorce process, protecting our rights and holding the other side accountable. for damaging private property and attempted extortion, as well as all acts of disorderly conduct. Handle them all as one case.
You're abusing your power to bully, deliberately targeting ordinary people.
This is outrageous.
Your family brought all of this on yourselves. It has nothing to do with me.
You can't leave. We're settling this today. No money, no leaving.
Illegally blocking passage and restricting freedom. That's against the law. Move aside now.
Stop throwing the law in our faces. You have to compensate us today, or we won't let you leave.
My patience is limited.
Let her go. Don't stop her. It's just a lawsuit. We might not lose.
Why did you stop me? Why let her go? If she leaves, we won't get a dime.
What do you know? So what if we let her go?
Even in court, she won't get away unscathed. I've had a plan all along. I won't just walk away with nothing. She won't get rid of me easily.
Eldest brother, what can we do? Can we get the money?
She won't get a dime of our joint savings. I'll cash it all out and move it now. Then I'll max out online loans and rack up marital debt, forcing her to share it and dragging her down with me.
Great idea. Let her pay off our debts and lose her money. That'll teach her for being so heartless.
You're home. That's what matters.
From now on, Mom, Dad, and your brothers will protect you.
We'll never let you suffer wrong again.
Don't blame yourself or be sad for loving the wrong person. Cutting your losses in time is the best outcome. Let go of the past. Live well for yourself.
Jiashu Shin,
Promotion eligibility has been revoked.
the company website has officially announced it. His career is completely ruined.
After 3 years together, I know he's selfish. I expect nothing from him. I don't want a cent of joint savings. I can't be bothered arguing with them. I want to cut ties with the Shin family for good and have nothing to do with them again. I make him leave with nothing and bear consequences of what he's done.
Our family doesn't need that little bit of money. We're not fighting over assets. I just want you to live safely and peacefully from now on. Stay away from toxic people and trouble. Evil people will get what they deserve. We'll fight for our rights through the law. We won't let anyone who maliciously hurt you off the hook.
I immediately froze your joint marital account, cutting off his way to cash out and move funds behind your back. Joshushin can no longer make transfers, withdrawals, or cash outs on his own. That completely kills his plan to hide assets.
With you backing me up and protecting me, I have nothing to worry about and I'm no longer afraid of any storm.
Tomorrow, we'll submit filing materials to the court. We'll begin the full legal process and put this matter to rest once and for all.
I couldn't touch marital savings, so used online loans. I chose loans taken out during marriage. Legally, they're joint debt.
Borrow as much as possible. Ji-won-soo is worth millions. She can afford to pay this back. She has to carry it for you.
Put 800,000 down as daily and social expenses. In records, it won't look suspicious. As long as we insist it was household expenses, she has to split the debt.
Brilliant. She wants a clean divorce? I'll leave her with debt. I'll drag this out until she gives in and pays up.
She wants to break free and make a comeback. I'll strip her to the bone. Let her leave with all the debt.
What if the court doesn't recognize joint debt?
We'll insist it was for household expenses. They can't reject it. Once she's afraid her assets will be frozen, she'll come to us privately to settle.
Add it up to $1 million in debt. Let's see if she still dares to push for a divorce.
Tomorrow, have the law firm polish our story. Fill in the fake transaction records. Leave no loose ends.
That's enough money to turn our whole family around. No matter how rich Ji-won-soo is, she'll have to pay off your debts.
Eldest brother. Now that we have the money, I'll buy a car first. We can talk about the rest later.
We can't spend a cent. All has to go through accounts as transaction records for court.
Can't spend it? Then why borrow so much? To look at it?
At the hearing, we need to prove money was used for household expenses. If we spend it now, the books won't match. The judge won't accept.
What about my car? Ji-won-soo has money. Why worry?
Once the court rules it a joint debt, Ji-won-soo's money is our money. You can buy whatever you want then.
You're right. Just put up with it for now. Once we get the money, we'll make her pay it back with interest.
What's wrong?
My card. It's been frozen.
What? Who froze it?
She wants to file for advanced asset preservation. The money I borrowed. All the cards are frozen. We can't use the accounts.
The money's in, why can't we spend it?
Then what about the hearing? We can't withdraw any money. How do we prove it was for household expenses?
She moved too fast. I took out the loan, and she froze everything after. She gave no chance.
Then these debts. We have to shoulder them all ourselves.
We'll deal with it at the hearing. As long as it's joint debt. The judge can't pin it all on me.
Jiashushin, do you accept the divorce petition and property division claims filed by the petitioner?
No, I don't. First, hid her premarital assets for 3 years. She deceived me into marriage. Second, we owe 1.05 million in joint marital debt. It must be split equally.
1,050,000. What debt?
Online loans used for family expenses during the marriage, transfer and spending records.
All 3 loans are under your name, and the money came through 3 days ago. We were already separated 3 days ago. I wasn't there when you took on debts. I didn't know about them and never signed anything.
Jiashushin, is what she said true? The loans were indeed taken out after we separated.
Separation doesn't change debt's nature. The money paid marital debts. It's joint debt.
Please provide proof that this money was used for marital expenses.
I'm still sorting out the documents. I'll submit them before the next.
You borrowed 1.05 million. 3 days later, it was frozen. Not a cent was spent. Tell me what it was used for. If the money wasn't spent, how can you prove it was for family expenses?
I plan to use it to pay off earlier debts.
Where's the proof of those earlier debts?
Jiashushin, if you can't prove the debt was used for your shared married life, the court can't recognize it as joint debt.
You're all ganging up on us. My son took out that loan. Why doesn't it count as a family expense? What is this?
Submit proof of debt use within 3 days. If you fail to do so, we'll ask the court for a direct ruling.
I'll submit it.
Observers, please remain quiet. Otherwise, you'll be asked to leave the mediation room.
The court confirmed that Jiashushin can't provide the proof within 3 days.
All the money he borrowed has been frozen. He couldn't spend it. How could he have proof?
It's not just a debt. I found something suspicious in the education records he submitted when he was hired.
What do you mean?
His resume lists a master's degree, but his graduation date was 1.5 years earlier than normal. I had someone check with the school.
What did they say?
The school said he completed the program but never graduated. His master's degree certificate is fake.
"3 years of marriage. How many things has he lied to me about?"
Don't use it yet. Report it after the divorce ruling. If we bring it out now, he'll lash out like a cornered dog.
In the divorce, we handle assets and debts first. The fake degree is our backup to end his career.
His company put his promotion under review. If they find out his degree is fake, he'll be fired.
It won't stop at firing him. Forging a degree certificate is criminal offense.
Once the divorce ruling takes effect, we'll report him by name to his company and industry union.
Okay. First, make him leave with nothing. Then ruin his reputation.
The 3-day deadline is tomorrow. What if you can't provide proof?
I said we shouldn't have taken out that loan. Now we haven't even spent the money. But we're still stuck with the debt. Shut up. You all agreed back then. Now it's all my fault?
I don't care. Figure it out. We can't let Jiwon-soo get divorced without paying.
There's one more way. I'll go make a scene at her company. Doesn't she have a job? I'll go talk to her boss. Tell them she hid assets during the marriage and abandoned her husband and family.
Good idea. Her company cares about its image. If her boss pressures her, she'll give in.
Right. Let's make a scene at her company. I'll go with you. I'm old, they won't dare do anything to me.
Tomorrow morning, we'll go straight to her office. If he doesn't come out, we won't leave.
Should we get relatives to come? The more, the better.
No need for a crowd. Mom cries, I make the case, and you record.
In front of her bosses. She can't use the law against us again. Everyone, be the judge. My daughter-in-law abandoned her husband and family, then hid the assets.
She doesn't care if her in-laws live or die. My wife, Ji Won-soo, hid millions in assets during our marriage. Now she wants a divorce and won't give my family a dime.
Ma'am, sir. This is a workplace. No gathering to cause trouble. Private disputes go through legal channels. Please get up and leave now.
I'm not getting up. Let everyone see what kind of employees this company has.
Ji-won, you finally came out.
Tell everyone the truth. Are you trying to kick me out with nothing?
Jiashu Shin, this is an office. You're causing a scene. I'm calling security.
Call them? Some nerve. You tricked us into this marriage for 3 years, and now you're dumping the family. No conscience.
On screen or transfer records to the Shin family for 3 years, total 238,000 yuan. Who's deceiving whom? See for yourselves.
She gave her in-laws over 200,000 yuan, and you still say she married into the family to scam them?
Sir, please calm down.
No physical contact or taking others' property. Step back now.
You posted those transfer records on purpose. You did it to ruin my reputation.
You've left me with nowhere to go.
Every transaction is on record. The dates and amounts are clear. You can verify them anytime.
She gave her in-laws over 200 grand in 3 years. It's more.
She paid to support the family, and they still came here to make trouble. That's outrageous.
I don't want to live anymore. Now you have money, you're turning your back on us. You're driving our whole family to death.
Everyone, look closely. This is the cold-blooded, I am mighty rich daughter-in-law.
Trying to win sympathy like this won't hide the fact that you came here to cause trouble and extort money.
If you won't agree to give us money today, we'll wait outside your company every day.
Make a scene. I'm recording everything. You'll bear all the consequences yourselves.
This is a work area. Leave now. No gathering for trouble.
So rich people can throw their weight around and bully ordinary people like us?
Ji Won-soo, if you insist on taking this all the way, then we'll fight you to the bitter end.
I'm ready anytime. But every time you make trouble, it'll all come back to bite you.
Don't you dare leave. You have to give us an answer today.
Go on, make a scene, keep it up. Let's see if you can hide at the company forever.
After all that trouble, we got nothing out of it. And strangers were pointing fingers at us. We've humiliated ourselves completely.
Everyone online is trashing us. No one's on our side at all.
Playing hardball won't work. She's documenting everything now. We can't get anything out of her.
Then what do we do? We're drowning in debt and you lost your job. We'll be starving soon.
If hard won't work, we'll stop. I'll go beg her parents and play the family card.
It'll work. Older people are soft-hearted. They'll persuade her to back down.
Tomorrow, I'll apologize in person, beg, and admit I'm wrong. As long as her parents give in, she won't dare stand her ground.
I'll text them first to set a time. We need to show the right attitude. Give them nothing to criticize.
If we seem sincere enough, everyone will see we truly regret it. Once we get through the Su family's door,
We'll have plenty of chances to get Ji Won-soo under our thumb.
Tomorrow, dress plainly and leave jewelry at home. I'll look down and out so they'll feel sorry for me.
No need to pretend we're poor.
Ji-won-soo has a soft heart. Her parents are even kinder. They'd never bear to see us down and out.
Uncle, Auntie. I came today for one reason only, to admit I was wrong and apologize. Ji-won has suffered so much with me these past 3 years. I didn't cherish her. I truly regret it.
It's not that I believed Jashushin. I wanted to give those 3 years of youth, those 3 years of devotion, one last dignified chance.
Ji-won. Mom used to be so foolish. I made things hard for you. I was wrong. From now on, our family will listen to you. Jashu has changed. He'll never upset you again.
I lost my job. My future is ruined. I finally come to my senses. My so-called ambition means nothing in front of you. 1-1. Just give me one last chance to make things right. I'll live an honest life with you.
In life, who doesn't make mistakes? If you truly repent, we can put the past behind us. We're not heartless people.
Then help us. Jashushin is drowning in millions in online loans. We're out of options. We can't take it anymore.
Ji-won, help me pay off this $1 million debt. Divorce or stay together. It's up to you. I won't pressure you.
So, that confession just now, the apology, it was all an act?
I truly regret it. It's just that these debts are crushing me. These debts are from our marriage. Should share them as husband and wife.
Joint marital debt? We've been separated for ages, living separate lives and staying out of each other's business. Yet in the middle, you got $1 million loan overnight across platforms. The money was frozen upon hitting your account. Not a cent. You couldn't show proof in court it was for the household. You come here playing victim, making me pay your personal debts. You failed to marry up and ruined your future. So you racked up debt to drag me down and cheat me out of my assets. The mediation failed, but you wouldn't stop. Now brought the elders here to put on a show. You're not remorseful. You're just out of options.
No, that's not true. Ji-won, you've misunderstood. We really can't make ends meet. We were never trying to set you up.
Ji-won-soo, what will it take for you to believe me? Look into my heart.
Your heart.
Stop it. After mediation, we confirmed this debt was a malicious loan you took out alone after your separation. It had nothing to do with married life. Legally, you alone are responsible. It has nothing to do with my daughter.
Fine. What if I took out the loan on purpose? You're worth millions and never worry about money. I have nothing and $1 million in debt. You could have bailed me out. But you watched me fall into the abyss. You're the heartless one, not me.
I have money, so I should pay for your greed and schemes? You borrowed $1 million, froze the funds, and timed it for divorce mediation. This wasn't confusion. You planned to extort me during our marriage. The judge made it clear, your debts have nothing to do with me. You've already lost the case, but you still won't let it go.
It's all my fault. I was the one who egged my son on. Please show mercy. Don't ruin his whole life. We're out of options. We can't go on.
You chose this dead end. Plotting, doing evil.
You don't have a shred of real
No one has to pay for your selfishness.
Fine. You have to be heartless? You want to drive me to death? I have no job, drowning in debt, and my reputation is ruined, all because of you. Even if it kills me, I won't let you walk away unscathed.
You brought this on yourself. You'll bear the consequences. Leave my house now. Come back to cause trouble again, and I'll call the police, file a case, and hold you legally responsible.
What an ungrateful wretch. No regard for our marriage at all.
Making a scene won't work.
Begging at their door won't work either. Since the usual ways of causing trouble and begging don't work, then we'll try another way. Use the victim card to manipulate her.
The victim card? Will that really work on her?
I'll stop eating and working, reflect all day, and look miserable. Mom, pretend you're seriously ill. Jumming, keep a low profile and play along. Post updates showing guilt, make family seem remorseful. Ji-won-soo's biggest weakness is her soft. She's empathetic. As long as we put on a good show, she'll give in.
This will work. Ordinary people fall for the remorseful act. As long as we make it real, we can use her weakness against her.
Tomorrow, I'll stay in bed and refuse to get up. I'll say her heartlessness made me seriously ill and broke me down. No money for treatment, so I'll starve in repentance.
Tell those I know I was wrong, regretful, with no will to live. Build the image of a heartbroken man fallen on hard times who as long as she softens up and gives in, we can use that to get a huge payout. And clear all our debts for good.
Women are soft-hearted when it comes to family. As long as we make it convincing enough. She'll definitely compromise. She'll pay up and help us. We've got this one in the bag.
If they come again, You two are still too soft-hearted. What's so great about a guy like that? Why hold out hope?
They were together for 3 years. You can't just let that go overnight.
His heart's not in the wrong place. Let's wait and see.
Bro. The mood is right. He looks pathetic. It really pulls you in. No one will be able to tell it's an act.
Add a sincere apology caption to the video. Send it separately to Ji-won Soo and her parents. Ji-won, come back for a visit. I have something to tell you. Let's settle this once and for all.
I can come over. Let's clear everything up.
She took the bait. Everyone, stay in character. Don't let a single crack show.
Don't worry. I know where to draw the line. They won't see through it.
You're here.
Don't put yourselves through this. Just talk it out.
Come in and have a seat. I want to be completely honest with you for once. I want to tell you everything that's on my mind. I haven't gone out to work recently. I sit quietly and reflect daily. I know I was wrong about everything.
Admitting your mistakes and changing is the only way out. If you insist on making this worse, you'll only ruin yourselves completely.
Mother Sue truly regrets it. She hasn't slept these days. Her health has broken down, and she doesn't dare force you anymore.
She only asks for a chance to make it right. I'll take on the $1 million debt. I can find another job. I just want to atone for my sins.
I can put the lawsuit on hold for now. I'll give you 2 weeks. Use that time to find work and get your lives in order. No more schemes or harassment.
I'll do as you say. I'll live honestly. I'll never play tricks again.
Ji-won, Mom really can't hold on anymore. We don't even have money for medicine. Could you give me a little money so I can get treatment?
Someone too weak to get out of bed would have that much strength?
She's caught up in trivial matters. She managed to prop herself up.
I can sympathize with hard times, but I won't accept fake sob stories to scam me for money. I hope you're not putting on an act. Otherwise, the lawsuit resumes immediately, and I won't go easy on you. I'll transfer you 5,000 yuan later.
She's already softening.
She's let her guard down a little, not completely. Change the plan. Boil the frog slowly.
We're down her patience bit by bit. What do we do next?
Keep acting remorseful. Don't bring up money. Make her drop her guard completely.
The Shin family has been keeping a low profile these past few days. They do seem sincerely repentant.
Let's wait and see.
Ji-won. What a coincidence. You're here too.
What a coincidence. What are you doing here? Are you waiting for me?
How could that be? I just got out of a job interview and ran into you.
Oh. Congratulations.
She won. I need to get back to work. See you later.
Has he really changed?
Sis. I know I was terribly wrong before. Now I just want a peaceful life. I'll never burden Jiwon again. Jashu knows he was wrong and has changed. Please forgive him, sis.
How about? Give them more time. Let's watch and see.
Bro,
We've been putting on this.
when do we bring up the money? Keeping up is exhausting.
Don't rush it. She's only starting to soften. She doesn't fully trust us. Once she lets her guard down completely, we'll make our request.
I've already looked into it. There's a startup project nearby. It takes little to start and pays back fast. As long as she's willing to support us, we can turn things around.
Just hold on for 5 more days. 5 days from now. We'll use a joint startup with company as an excuse to get her to invest in us willingly. She won. Meet me at that cafe. The job I interviewed for pays too little. It can't cover $1 million debt. I found a low-cost startup. If we do it right, we can make money back fast.
Starting business takes capital. What are you saying?
I have no savings, no connections. My way out is to start a business. I'm not asking you to pay off my debts. I need you to front me $50,000 as startup capital.
Jiwon. This is his chance to turn things around. Once he makes money from the business, he'll pay off the debt and never bother you.
I'll work with him too. We'll work hard and stop loafing around.
You've been keeping your heads down so long. That was just an act. You wanted to ask for money.
I want to turn my life around. I wasn't trying to take advantage of you. This money is startup capital, not for personal use.
No qualifications, no registration, no business plan. It's nothing but an empty shell and a gimmick. You're not starting a business. You're trying to scam money to get
How is it an empty shell? Lots of people here do it. It's legit.
people who truly want to turn things around. Do research and get qualified first, instead of asking to front the startup capital.
I've humbled and apologized for so long. You're still on guard at every turn. You really want to drive us to death.
I put the lawsuit on hold and gave you a chance to change. That's generous enough. But you never learn. You keep scheming. You're only suffering the
It's 50,000. You're worth millions. Why nitpick with poor people?
My wealth was earned through my family's hard work. I have no obligation to support greedy people.
She won Sue.
Ha ha ha. We've been pretending for over half a month and it did nothing. That girl's impossible to sway. Since she won't respond to kindness, we'll stop pretending for good. So what if we owe money? We'll live as usual.
We won't ask her for money or make a scene. We'll drag it out. I won't sign or cooperate. Doesn't she care about appearances? We'll make her carry a pending divorce label forever.
Great plan. She's rich and high status. We have nothing to lose. We can outlast her.
Wear her down. Let's see who gets desperate first.
Jiashushin has made no move to respond to the lawsuit. No preparations to repay.
No income from work. He's been completely uncooperative, dragging this out on purpose.
They've given up playing the sympathy card. Now they're trying to wear you down with delay tactics. They're betting you're desperate to get out, and will pay for a settlement yourself.
They think dragging this out can hold my dignity hostage. I stopped caring about empty appearances long ago. I don't want a quick divorce. It's over for good.
Then be ready. They'll try something else. Here it comes. 3 years in a no-frills marriage, supporting her poor husband.
Then he got rich and dumped his first wife.
A rich girl heartlessly drove her poor in-laws into debt and bankruptcy.
How does this sound?
Good. Add one more line. She looked down on her poor in-laws. Turn your back on them just like that.
Bro, I'll forward it to a few family group chats.
Have them spread it too. Don't send much, or it'll look staged. Pick a few gossipers and have them set the tone.
Don't be so heartless. Don't forget where you came from. Suffered with you for 3 years. How can you just turn cold and walk? The Shin family is honest. I've watched them grow up. You're worth millions. Helping costs nothing. Why drive them to ruin? This woman is so cruel. Jiashushin treated her so well, but once she got rich, she dumped him.
Look, look, look.
Now these are our people. They just keep getting better at talking.
They're going too far. What do they know? I'll explain it in the group.
No. The more you explain, the more passive you'll. They don't know the truth. They just don't want to know. They need an ungrateful target to pin their moral superiority on.
That still doesn't give them the right to spread such nonsense.
I looked into it. Relatives leading the charge are from Mother Shin's side. They've borrowed money for years and never paid it back. Others lived off the Shin family's support. They're not speaking out because they don't know. They're using this to demand benefits.
So this isn't a public opinion war. It's a chain of interests.
Right. The Shin family owes them favors, so they help build support for them. Once it's done, the Shin family gets the money, and they get a cut.
A complete industrial chain.
That's what I'm saying.
Family pressure works best. No matter how rich she is, she won't want to be called ungrateful. Just wait, she'll reach out to us soon.
She cares most about keeping up appearances. She won't be able to take it. Just wait for her call.
Eldest brother. What if she doesn't call?
No way. Coming from a family like hers, she can't afford the shame.
I pulled up financial transactions between relatives pushing the narrative and the Shin family over the past 3 years. Look at this. Mother Shin transferred 30,000 to him. Jiashu Shin borrowed 50,000 and never paid it back. Jiaming Shin owes 20,000, but the person spoke up for the Shin family.
So these people aren't speaking out of justice. It's mutual interest.
Right. The Shin family did them favors, and now they're repaying the debt.
So what do we do? Argue with them one by one?
No, this isn't a PR war. It's an information war. Release the evidence at once. Who took money from the Shin family? Who spoke, and what evil the Shin family has done? Let the facts speak for themselves.
Okay. Send it straight to the group. No explanations, no debates. My premarital assets come with no obligation to support anyone else. This marriage fell apart because the Shin family plotted, not because I changed after Rich. Anyone who twists the facts or uses this to stir things up, I reserve the right to hold legally liable for spreading rumors.
Brother. All the relatives have left the group. Several of them even deleted me.
Those ungrateful bastards. They took favors from our family before and said nothing. Now they're running faster than anyone.
This was all your stupid idea. You had to stir up public opinion in the clan. Great. Now the whole village knows we're trying to scam money. How am I supposed to go back home or face our relatives?
Blame me? Didn't you cheer for it then? Didn't you share it? Now something's wrong, you're putting it all on me.
You said enough spit could drown her. I just followed your lead.
Are you done arguing? Eldest brother, what do we do? Relatives avoid us, and debts pile up.
I can't accept it. Why does she get to live so well?
Let's see what we can sell to get by for now. I'll think of something else.
I bought this bracelet when I got married. I've had it for 30 years.
Mom, stop dragging their feet. If we wait any longer, the online loan collectors will come knocking. They called 3 times yesterday.
I know. Isn't that what I'm looking for? What about that gold necklace your dad gave me? You sold it? Didn't you say we should save it for emergencies? I've never even worn this one.
Even if you haven't, we still have to sell it.
It's pure gold. 1,800 total.
1,800? These gold pieces cost over 8 grand.
Buyback prices aren't retail. Take it or leave it.
I'll sell.
$1,800 it is. If only we treated Ji-won-soo better back then. If we hadn't been so greedy or pushed her so hard, we'd still be living a peaceful life.
Eldest brother, speak.
Use money to hold over. Find the weak spot in business and hit it. She wants a store? Then it never opens.
You're still making a scene.
We go after what she cares about most. Once she panics, she'll come to us on her own.
The store location is confirmed. It's downtown, so foot traffic is assured. Design plans will be ready next Monday. Suppliers are in place. Construction starts next week. Expect to open in 2 months, and profits won't be an issue.
This is my own store.
Yours alone. It has nothing to do with anyone else.
I've taken care of all the legal matters too.
Then do it.
What did eldest brother find out?
She's opening a store. A street front shop downtown. Renovations start next week.
That must cost a lot of money, right?
She's got plenty of money.
But we're not asking her for any. Not asking her for money. Then what are we going for?
We're going to the store.
What for?
That shop means most to her. We ruin what she cares about. Once she panics, she'll come to us. Then we won't ask for money. She'll beg us to take it and leave.
Block her from opening, wreck her business. To settle, she'd pay $1 million in debt, several million.
I'll stake out construction site. Picking fights is my specialty. I know renovations. Finding faults won't be hard.
Figure out the workers' shift schedule. Make our move when they're busiest.
This outlet should be moved 30 centimeters right. Looks like it hasn't been changed.
My oversight. I'll have the electrician fix it tomorrow.
Redo bathroom waterproofing test. Not rushing schedule. Quality first.
Don't worry, Miss Sue. We'll do everything as you ask.
She's gone. I'm going over there. Be careful. Don't let her recognize you.
Your wiring's not right, is it? Those conduits are too bent. It'll cause problems later.
Who are you?
I live nearby. It looked unsafe, so I gave you a heads up.
We're following national standards. Plans came from a design firm. You're not a professional, are you?
What do you mean I'm not? I did renovations. Know those conduit bends are over the limit?
Do you know that new shop? The owner's terrible. She abandoned her husband and family. Cold-blooded and heartless. Nothing she sells can be good. Who are you to her? I am a neighbor. I had to say something. Then how do you know she abandoned her husband and family? Did you see it yourself?
Miss Sue, someone came by this afternoon to cause trouble. They said they lived nearby, but didn't look like it.
They were picking faults on purpose.
They were shouting so loudly the workers couldn't do their jobs. And there was an older woman across the street badmouthing you to passers-by. Should we call the police? They really won't give up.
Have you heard? That new shop, the one on the corner, the owner seems to have some issues. What issues? I can't really say. Anyway, people are saying she did something while she was married. No one knows if true.
Gossip. If the food's good, I'll go. Who cares if she's been married before?
3 niche brands we were working with were fine yesterday, but today they've all put things on hold. 2 food bloggers hold back too. They said they'll wait till the backlash dies down.
What backlash? I haven't responded yet.
Because you haven't responded, they think they can use it. The Shin family
has been spreading some.
Your silence leaves room for people to speculate.
We traced the rumor source. They point to devices used by the 3 Shins. This account posted it, and that one reposted it.
They're working to
like a coordinated 1-2.
This isn't just random.
It's targeted. Their goal is obvious. They don't want to bring you down. They're making you anxious, so you'll think waiting costs too much and give in. If you want store to open smoothly
and keep its reputation intact, pay off the $1 million debt. and give Jiaming money to settle.
Otherwise, the rumors won't stop.
For every day you stall, I'll spread them for a day. For every month you stall, I'll spread them for a month. What are you going to do?
Nothing. Let them keep at it.
Keep going? Dragging will delay your opening.
You said before, they're betting I'll pay up to get out. Then I'll tell them. I'm not in a hurry.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about how to respond. If I don't, they'll keep smearing me. But explaining it point by point is too passive.
Then let's reveal everything at once.
Okay, then write it.
Are you sure you want to post it?
I'm sure. Over 200 grand in 3 years.
And they still called her a bloodsucker.
Do these people have no conscience?
This isn't marrying a wife. It's finding a lifelong meal ticket.
My sister has had it hard. Where's the new store? I'll check in and support her.
The Shin family still has the nerve to play the victim?
The 3 brands that just paused their partnerships all messaged us to resume talks. We've also received 12 new collaboration offers. Yesterday, 0 store visit reservations. Now, 3,700.
Those Shin family posts smearing you? Their comments are full of people tearing them apart now.
Ji-won-soo, what will it take to let this go? Have you forgotten our
bond?
Why are you here? I thought you were still at home, cooking up a nasty
Just you wait. I won't let this go.
anytime. You're our role model.
My poor baby. You suffered for 3 years, and today, it all finally came out. No one can wrong you again.
Let's edit it maliciously. Blow up where I suffered in the marriage, and cut scenes of us causing trouble.
Leave only Ji-won-soo acting tough.
And refusing to back down.
I get it. Use clips of her turning cold after getting rich. Add a tragic caption. Rich girl abandons her poor husband.
Add clips of me crying. Say she has millions in assets and heartlessly drove our whole family deep into debt. We had nowhere left to turn.
Done. If I can't destroy the evidence against her, I'll destroy her new store's reputation. I'd like to see who dare shop at a heartless, ungrateful store.
Miss Sue, quite a few people saw the videos online and came in asking if the rumors were true. They were fake accounts run by the 3 Shins, taking things out of context and twisting facts. It's malicious slander.
The evidence trail is easy to establish.
Let them make a scene. Edited fake videos and made up lies will never outweigh the full truth.
I've screen recorded and saved screenshots of everything as evidence.
My shop stands on quality and reputation, not someone's one-sided claims.
Ji-won-soo, you're doing pretty well for yourself now. Internet sees you clear your name and play victim. Feels good to stomp on our family, doesn't it?
I never went after anyone first. I just made public what you did.
Don't lecture me. We were married. You've got millions. What's wrong with helping us out?
I supported you for 3 years. Over 240,000 is in transfer records. You're the ones who are never satisfied.
You gave it to us willingly. Now you turn on us and post a long smear piece online. You're the heartless one.
I'm heartless? You took millions in online loans overnight, burying me in debt. Then you said I plotted to divorce you and marry up after my promotion. By Jiaming a house and car. Is that heartless too? You greedily took my money, schemed through marriage, and ruined my career. And you still dare play the victim and smear me?
Your construction work doesn't meet the standards. This owner's shady. They cut corners. Anyone shopping here gets ripped off.
Sir, watch your language. Miss Sue, they keep coming here every day to cause trouble. At this rate, the opening will be seriously delayed.
Sue. This is the last time I'm talking to you. Pay us $2 million in compensation, and we'll drop the lawsuit. We'll get divorced peacefully.
I'm not giving you a cent. If I help you, it's kindness, not obligation. You plotted against me, racked up debts on purpose, and now extort me? You want compensation? Dream on.
Extort you? What are you talking about? You owe the Shin family. My son gave you 3 years of his youth, and now that you're rich, you're dumping him. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Once I get promoted, I'll divorce her.
3 years of marriage. I gave everything to support you, and got your family pushing luck, bleeding me dry, and plotting divorce. Your family's malicious debts, from start to finish. You're the ones who owe me.
Don't use one recording against me. So even a complaint between spouses is a crime now?
An offhand complaint? Every step you took was cold-blooded and premeditated. You ran up millions in online loans to drag me down and ruin my career. And that means nothing?
Talking won't help. No money today, no one starts work.
This is your final warning. You have no right to ruin my life or my career. Causing trouble, spreading rumors, and disrupting business are all illegal. If you keep harassing me, I'll hold you accountable. I won't show any mercy.
Everyone, look. This rich girl dumped her husband once she got money and left our whole family drowning in debt. And now she won't even let us speak up.
Officer, this is a family dispute. She hid a huge amount of assets during the marriage and deliberately gave us the cold shoulder. We're only asking for fair compensation.
The law clearly states, premarital assets don't have to be disclosed. I did nothing wrong. I supported you for 3 years. And all I got was your scheme. The ones who did evil all along were your Shin family. Over 3 years, $238,000. I gave more than half my salary to support your family. Yet you came to destroy my career.
Private marital disputes,
Must be resolved legally.
online rumors, defamation.
Causing trouble or disrupting others' business and construction is prohibited.
We'll handle it. It won't affect construction. The cops are actually taking her side. We're seeking justice. Why warn us? It's your fault, Jashu Shen. You couldn't out-argue her before the cops.
We came all this way for nothing. Not only did we not get the money, we got lectured by the cops. Bro, your plan was useless.
What's the fuss? It was a warning. She thinks calling cops solves all. How naive. Too many people around in daytime. Cops, it's hard to move then. We'll go at night, stand outside the shop, and quietly block the entrance. No noise, no trouble. Wear her down until she breaks and pays up.
Right. No one around at night, no passers-by watching. We'll stay put. We'll wear her out. Let's see how her new store opens smoothly then.
We're just passing by and taking a break. We're not causing trouble or disturbing anyone. Sue, we've been at it all night. You know it will. We can keep this up. You can't. Every day your new store stays closed, you lose money.
We're not leaving. If you don't settle the debt, we'll come here every day.
Netizens uncovered evidence of lies and troublemaking. The misled have come to their senses. Now the internet is backing you. The Shin family's reputation is ruined. There's no way back.
Every bit of resentment, every malicious scheme, is just planting the seeds of their own downfall.
Now the evidence chain is complete. From scheming during the marriage and malicious loans to false accusations in court and causing trouble offline. It's true, the court will hand down a harsher sentence. They have no chance of turning this around.
Jiashu, Jiaming, the way they're looking at us isn't right.
Drop the act. The whole internet knows now. Your family mooched off your daughter-in-law, and when extortion failed, you caused trouble.
She supported you for 3 years with over 200,000. Then you plotted against her and that's disgusting.
Sue. You pushed me into a corner.
I never pushed you. You destroyed all ways out. For 3 years, I gave you chance after chance to change. As of today, private settlements are off. I won't back down or go easy on you. Every rumor and stunt you, all extortion and schemes are documented. I'll hold you accountable. You face the full force of the.
I won't give up.
You should focus on this first. Figure out how to handle the online backlash.
Brother.
Everyone online is tearing us apart. Even people back home are sharing it, saying we're a disgrace to the Shin family.
This family is like vampires. Her in-laws are a bottomless pit. Good thing she got away fast. What do they know? What right do they have to judge us?
What right? Because they're rich. Money makes them right. She was prepared all along.
She left evidence every step of the way.
It's over. It's all over. How am I supposed to face anyone now?
Brother, stop this. If you keep this up, we won't even be able to stay in this dump.
Stop?
Then you pay off my debts. Then what do you suggest? Keep this up, and they'll call the cops. Can't you see it? She's got her brother, lawyers, and money behind her. What do we have to fight her with?
I've lost everything. My job, my money, my reputation. What do I have left to care about? I will never back down.
We should drop it. I'll think of something else.
Mom, do you think we have any way out now?
Will this really work? The paperwork is fake. What if they find out?
They won't. 3 years married, no one remembers details. I'll forge a marital agreement. It'll say you agreed to share family debt and cover your in-laws' expenses, then I'll copy your signature.
Brother. Brilliant. We had nothing to prove it before, but now it's in writing. The court has to give it weight.
Not just the court. I'll take document to mediation judge and file a claim. I'll argue she hid assets premaritally and willingly covered family expenses. Now you're turning your back on us. It's a malicious transfer of marital assets to dodge obligations. If the judge accepts it, we can delay the ruling. They might make her share the debt. She's rushing to open her store and build reputation. She can't afford to drag this.
Exactly. You're smart. We made a scene and left evidence. We'll exploit legal loopholes and play dirty. She won't see it. With this document, she'll have to pay off our debts.
It's foolproof. We were honest before, causing trouble. Now we'll use the proper channels. Let's see how she wins.
Making trouble only leaves evidence behind. Forging evidence is the only way to truly bring her down. Tomorrow, I'll file with the court. I'll add new claims to the appeal.
Jiashushin filed an amended appeal and submitted a marital agreement, claiming you signed it willingly and agreed to cover his family's debts. It says you'd cover household expenses and claims the $1 million loan is joint marital debt. He's demanding you pay it in full.
Making a scene and spreading rumors won't help. He's really gone off the rails.
The flaws are obvious. The paper's production date and signing timeline don't match. It's forged later. He's desperate in trying to turn things around.
I'll secure solid proof that he forged the evidence.
File the appraisal request at the same time.
Not only will his claim be dismissed, but he'll also face charges for forging judicial evidence. Counts as an aggravated offense.
Every struggle he makes only adds to his crimes. I'd like to see how he'll talk his way out of it. With fake evidence before the judge.
Defendant. You claim the plaintiff signed this written pledge willingly and that all debts were used for the household. Is that true?
Yes. We agreed during marriage. She supported my family and took on household debts. Now she's rich, she's changed. She turned her back on us and abandoned the family. The real victim in this marriage. I didn't mean to take advantage of her. I only wanted to protect the legal rights that belong to a married couple.
Mediator, please look. First, this pledge was printed on new paper. It conflicts with the date written 3 years ago. This is a falsified timeline. Second, the signature differs from the plaintiff's archived samples. The appraisal confirms it was forged by someone else. Third, the defendant's expense receipts are scattered, expired slips, with no matching transfer records or complete spending record. They were pieced together to fabricate evidence.
That's impossible. The appraisal must be wrong. These documents are genuine.
Whether it's wrong is for the court to decide. Our laws clearly state that fabricating key evidence in court proceedings and obstructing justice are illegal acts. You may be detained and fined by law, and it will be entered into your judicial misconduct record, Jiaxu Shen. You submitted false evidence, made false statements, and interfered with these proceedings. Everything has been recorded by this court and will serve as key evidence for imposing a harsher penalty in this case.
I was desperate. I didn't mean to forge. I wanted to protect my legal rights.
Protecting your right is no excuse to break the law or do evil. From plotting divorce and scheming during marriage, through online loan fraud, causing trouble, and fabricating court evidence, you've crossed every moral and legal line. You were never the victim. You're just a greedy, unrepentant wrongdoer.
Didn't you say it was foolproof? Well, look at us now. We didn't get the money and now are charged with fabricating evidence. Are we completely doomed?
It's my fault. You and your mother pushed me for money, making me extort it. Now we're in trouble. You're blaming me.
I told you not to take the risk. Fabricating evidence is illegal, but you wouldn't listen. Now we'll lose the case and be held accountable. We still owe every cent of that million. We've got nowhere left to go.
If treated Jiwan Su well from the start, and lived honestly instead of being greedy, we'd be living comfortably by now. Our greed ruined us.
Made a scene, lied, gambled, nothing worked. Every option failed. We're completely finished.
Your degree was fake. You've been lying to us all along. You're not even a graduate student.
I bragged to all our relatives and friends that you were an elite grad student and a workplace star. Turns out it was all fake. I'll never be able to hold my head up again.
Penalties for Jiaxu Shen's fake credentials and workplace fraud
have been finalized, announced, and he is banned from the industry for life. He'll be blacklisted from the workplace. Along with his forged evidence and malicious debts, the divorce ruling will come down hard on him. He has no chance of turning around.
Greed and fraud. Scheming against hearts, doing evil. They only lead to self-destruction. I never meant to ruin his life. He destroyed every way out for himself, step by step.
It's all your fault. If you hadn't plotted against my sister-in-law, would we be in this mess? If you hadn't taken out online loans, would we be stuck with over $1 million in debt? If you hadn't faked your degree, would people be shaming us behind our backs?
When you were clapping and cheering for it, why didn't you say?
I was your little brother. As older brother, shouldn't you lead me right? You led me into scams and lies, now blaming me?
Did I tell you to blackmail our sister-in-law or cause trouble at the construction site? Those were your ideas, and now you're pinning it on me.
You're my brother. Rather than stop me, you said it was a good idea. Fine. I'm done wasting my time with you. Your debts and your mess have nothing to do with me. I'll fend for myself. I'm done caring about any of you.
Jiaming. Jiaming, come back. One is gone, and the other is crippled. What sin did I commit to deserve this?
Mom.
Don't cry, don't cry. What else can I do but cry? He really left. This time, he's really gone. Say something. It's just the two of us now, and you won't even talk to me.
What is there to say?
What do we do? The debt? The lawsuit? The court can rule in absentia.
They don't need a signature. I can't stall it anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, the divorce will be finalized soon. She'll be single. Her money and store won't involve me. I won't get anything, and the debt will be mine. $1.05 million, plus penalties and leak, but I won't accept that. Won't sign. Won't cooperate. I'll drag this out. Even if the court rules, I won't do the paperwork. Until she's fully divorced from me, I'm still her husband on paper. When her career takes off and her assets grow, I can ask her for more.
You're going to torment her for the rest of her life?
I've lost everything. What do I have left to fear? Mom, go make dinner. I'm hungry.
I've been waiting 5 days. They said 3 business days, but there's still no update. So as long as he won't sign or cooperate, he can hold up my opening?
Yes. It's not a legal obstacle. It's administrative. Marital status hasn't been updated, so the system puts it on hold. It needs manual review, which takes time.
Not after money. He's trying to stall. He knows he can't get money from you, so he's found another way to make your life miserable.
He'd rather stay in debt for life. Then let me go.
But he can't stall for much longer. The court can issue a mandatory ruling without his signature. All documents are submitted, and things are moving normally.
Why is the business registration still held up?
The business registry and court systems aren't linked in real time. Once the ruling takes effect, use it to process changes. Get it all done at once.
How long until the ruling comes?
2 weeks at the earliest. At the latest, 1 month.
We'll wait a month. I can afford to wait.
What about the opening date?
Push it back. That gives more time to work on operations plan and train staff. No rush.
Your mindset is completely different from 6 months ago.
6 months ago, I was still thinking about how to save a marriage. Now I'm thinking about how to live my own life well. That's exactly how it should be.
Jiashushin was legally summoned. He refused to appear in court without cause and submitted no written statement. Under the relevant provisions of the Civil Procedure Law of the People's Republic of China. This case will be heard in absentia and a ruling will be issued according to the law.
A default judgment? He's not even showing up for court.
No, he knows appearing won't help. The evidence is airtight. He can't turn this around, so he chose a passive approach. He won't cooperate or show up to keep the process from going,
But won't change the outcome. Only buys him time. It can't change the verdict.
A divorce case doesn't require the other party's consent. That's stated by law. The evidence is complete, and his fault is clear. The relationship has broken down. The defendant delayed without cause and failed to appear in court. The court can issue a default judgment and dissolve the marriage.
So he dragged it out so long, thinking he was in control, when he was just fooling himself.
He thinks refusing to sign can hold you back, but it makes no difference whether he signs.
Once the court order takes effect, marital status updates immediately. Take the ruling to update business registration, and the freeze lifts within 3 days. It won't leave any lasting impact on your career.
Then we'll wait for court's ruling. I'm done wasting time.
You don't have to. We've submitted documents. The evidence is complete, and the legal basis is sound. What we need now is patience.
I've got that.
You used to be very impatient. You'd complain when takeout took too long.
That's different. Waiting for takeout won't ruin the rest of my life. But once this comes through, I'll finally be free.
What is it?
A notice from the court. A default judgment. The result will be out next week.
Didn't you say we couldn't get divorced unless you signed?
You can't stall this forever. But you just wouldn't believe me.
What are you back for? Didn't you
I have nowhere to go. I've got $200 left. You want me on the street?
What can you do by coming back?
I can't do anything, but you're my brother. You have to look after me, don't you?
Who said I ruined his life?
Was I wrong? If you hadn't forged documents, gotten greedy, and taken online loans, would we be like this?
Stop arguing. Arguing won't help. Then what else can we do?
There's one last option.
What's the plan?
Say she was at fault in marriage. Say she hid assets and deceived me into marrying her. Say she gave me silent treatment.
But she has all the evidence.
We don't need evidence. We just need to say it. Say it enough, people will believe it. Even if the judge doesn't, public opinion will. Doesn't she want a store? Doesn't she care about appearances? Then make her carry this stigma.
Can this really work?
It has to. I have nothing left. This is our last shot.
He says you hid assets before marriage and deliberately deceived him into marriage. He says you gave him the cold shoulder in the marriage, pushing him away and treating him indifferently. He says you pressured him into online loans and caused conflict in marriage. He says you reported him to his company and deliberately ruined his career.
Anything else?
Yes. He says your brothers used their influence and connections to suppress and intimidate him. He says he's the real victim in this marriage.
So the credit card debt and online loans were taken out by the injured party? And the victim had family block the entrance to the construction.
He says he had no choice.
Does he have any proof?
Not a single piece. One-sided claims. No physical evidence, witnesses, timeline, or logical chain.
Then what do we have?
We have timeline from prenup notarization, 3 years of bank transfers, and a recording of him plotting the marriage. Records of malicious online loans and workplace misconduct investigation report.
Video of him causing trouble at a construction site and archived screenshots of his family spreading rumors.
Each piece of evidence answers his lies. He says you gave him the cold shoulder. We have records of 23 transfers you made to him over 3 years. Would someone that cold really send most of her paycheck to her husband?
He said you got him to take out online loans. We have a screen recording of him taking out those loans himself late at night. It's crystal clear.
He's digging his own grave.
Yes. He not only did wrong during the marriage, but also made false statements during the lawsuit and interfered with the legal process. Even worse. When the judge sees this, he'll come down harder on him.
What will the ruling be?
He'd already leave with nothing. Now, a harsher sentence, no chance of leniency. His false statements will go on the record. Permanently.
Then let the court handle it.
Congratulations, boss. Wishing you business success.
Thanks, Auntie. Come on in. We have a special today. The second drink is half price.
I'm back.
I brought some new items from.
Try some.
Put them on the table. Dinner's ready.
You lost again, bro.
Game's not over. How do you know I lost?
That group has no liberties. 1 second brother makes this move, the whole dragon is dead.
That's true. You win.
I'm done playing. Let's eat.
Here, have some soup.
It's been simmering all afternoon.
Is Jiaxu Shin here? Your loan is 120 days overdue. You owe 1.37 million. Give a repayment plan today. I know you're in there. Avoiding won't solve anything. Next time, it won't be me coming.
They're from the court. Police, open the door.
Jiaxu Shin, you forged evidence and falsified academic credentials. Mother Shin and Jiaming Shin, you're under arrest for disorderly conduct and extortion. Come with us.
Sincerity is never cheap. Kindness comes with its own edge.
Miss Su.
Today's sales broke the record. Let's keep it up tomorrow.